Welcome back to the Cubicle Brief, where we will bring you the latest news of interest impacting those who get the work done. Let's start our 5-minute staff meeting. This past week we saw the horrific images of the destruction caused by a massive tornado as it swept through portions of Kentucky. The scenes showing the total annihilation of the Mayfield Consumers Product Factory are hard to imagine. A place where 110 people were working at the time of the direct hit and where 8 individuals lost their lives. The wreckage of what was a nursing home and other small businesses are additions to the total loss of a community where individuals, families lived and worked. NBC News ran a story the other day in which employees have made statements suggesting that supervisors on shift that night threatened employees with the loss of their jobs if they left the plant, even though the tornado warnings had been broadcast. Were there others in that community who felt their safety was being ignored by their supervisors and bosses? The stress of being an employee has taken on a whole new dimension over the past 2 years. Little has been shared in the broader media as to how difficult life has been for those moms and dads, those individuals trying to cover their bills and put food on the table. Remote work was initially an option for some, and for others, it was back to work wondering when they would get sick. Trying to take care of kids and manage online school became an enormous burden for many. We are on the threshold of 2022, and it appears the world is having a hard time getting back to some normalcy, even if it is the new norm. Depending on where you live, you may feel like it is looking more similar to March of 2020 all over again. Though fear of death from a virus is not the greatest concern for many, variants continue to infect the vaccinated. Individuals miss work, children are quarantined, and experiences that have been planned for years are missed because of a positive COVID test. The workplace has changed as well. For many organizations, virtual and hybrid work didn't turn out as planned. For others, it became the new norm. Employers are competing for talent at levels not previously experienced. Working retail has taken on risks never imagined. The images of flash mobs descending on stores, striking employees with blunt objects and using pepper spray to walk off with anything not secured is not just a captivating headline. The other day as I was entering our local Walmart, a young man with his arms loaded with power tools, obviously not purchased, pushed an older female Walmart employee to the ground as he ran for the door. Another employee told me, "We have to just let him go." We haven't heard the voices of these retail employees who have been assaulted in the course of their work, where a customer complaint didn't involve a knockout punch or a club to the head. Retail job descriptions are quickly looking more like combat duty. So how does all of this change the way we lead in the workplace? Folks are tired, frustrated, and looking for something more than just money to stay with an employer. HR professionals and leaders have read the articles and books and sat through the seminars for years on how to engage employees. Top-down programs have done little to change the employee experience. So what is missing? McKinsey & Company ran a great article back in September that provides a fantastic framework that needs to be discussed by every leader in every organization, large or small. The way work is performed is changing and jobs are changing. The skill gap is widening and the jobs that once existed are disappearing before our very eyes. Employees are looking for agency, the ability to influence outcomes that matter most to them, and how they influence their sense of belonging and identity. As the article highlights, quote, that means agency in work and agency about work, end quote. The performance of a business, an organization, is influenced by the experiences of its employees, positive or negative. The authors Jonathan Emmett, Asmus Kamm, Stefan Moritz, and Frederic Schultz define 3 categories and 9 elements that employees need to pay attention to as they create an environment to enhance the employee experience for each individual. Under social experience is found people and relationships, teamwork, and social climate. Listed under work experience is work organization, work control and flexibility, and growth and rewards. Falling under organizational experience is purpose, technology, and physical environment. The article provides a great framework to develop the employee experience unique to your organization. A link to the article is found in the description below. Whether it is a storm damage following a tornado or a hurricane, or the devastating effects of snow and ice in areas unaccustomed to severe winter weather, utility crews and contractors, as well as tree removal and yard crews, will be putting in long and sometimes dangerous hours. OSHA provides some great reminders for keeping individuals safe in an environment full of risks from downed power lines, ruptured gas lines, trip hazards, sharp objects, and the potential of falls from heights. Make sure your crews have the proper PPE and can identify and isolate threats before and during their activities. Links to the articles referenced are found in the description. Leave a comment and subscribe to catch the latest news impacting the workplace. Until next time, remember to look for the answers to your challenges among those who get the work done.